So just another brief update regarding this so-called relentless, near-catastrophic 2-hour car chase through New York that Mayor Adams found hard to believe. It seems that the taxi driver found it hard to believe as well, in that the taxi driver in fact said that he found it to be exaggerated. Let's have a listen to what he had to say about it.
You know, I was crossing on 67th Street and then the security guard hailed me, and next thing you know, Prince Harry and his wife were hopping into my cab. And as we went a block, we got blocked by a garbage truck, and all of a sudden paparazzis came and started taking pictures. And then they were just about to give me the location where they were gonna go, but then they told me to circle back to the precinct, so we circled back to the precinct. Nice people, they look nervous. I mean, I think they were being chased the whole day or something, so they were pretty nervous, you know. But the security guard, he was on it.
And what do you think about the description of this, you know, the near catastrophic event?
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think that's all, you know, exaggerated and stuff like that. So don't read too much into that, you know.
But as far as you were concerned, when they were in your taxi, you know, did you feel like you were in danger?
No. New York City is the safest place to be, right? And there's police stations, there's cops on every corner, so there's no need to be afraid in New York.
You didn't see any cars going over curbs or people banging on your window?
Oh, I didn't see that. No, that must have happened earlier if they were being chased before on like 57, like Mayor Adams was saying, but not with me. Yeah.
But they did seem nervous to you?
They did seem nervous. Yeah.
But also, Sky News reports that a paparazzi driver did say that it was very tense trying to keep up with them to take photographs, as it is their job to do. But in the Sky News article, blamed Harry and Meghan's initial driver before they got out and went into a taxi, which lots of people don't really seem to understand, and frankly, neither do I. I don't know why it would be that they would get out of a different vehicle and then into a taxi, which surely would have made it more difficult to get away from paparazzi because, well, for one, they don't have tinted windows. But given that the taxi driver himself thought that the whole thing was exaggerated and New York City is one of the safest places to be with police stations and cops on every corner, there was no reason for them to be afraid in New York. And frankly, even if they were, they could have called the police and got their assistance, as it seemed to be the case that there were police surrounding them, although I read in the news that they were not providing an escort, but at least they were there. Taxi driver, as you heard, didn't see anybody mounting pavements and all of that sort of stuff, and he said it must have happened beforehand. But that begs the following question. If all of this was happening beforehand in a previous vehicle, then why would they get out into a taxi? That just doesn't really make any sense to me. Maybe there's a perfectly reasonable explanation, but I don't know what that is. But at the moment, it seems that it's just a bit exaggerated. And the taxi driver doesn't seem to think, as I mentioned in my video, didn't seem particularly fazed by anything. Maybe he just found it interesting, but he certainly didn't seem fazed. And that now seems confirmed by what he said to the reporters. And I have to pick up on some of the comments as well, because most people in the comment section have had exactly the same thoughts, such as here. Even the taxi driver disagrees with them. There is always the option of stopping. Therefore, you can't be pursued. I mean, there is the argument that the paparazzi will just stand outside taking photographs, but again, if you're in the public eye, that's what you should expect. And another comment here by Pete Walker, which is something that I thought about but haven't yet commented on. Very convenient that this alleged chase occurred whilst Harry is pursuing a High Court challenge over police security arrangements. I wonder how long before the alleged chase is entered into evidence. Now, that's a very interesting point, because this argument in the High Court in the UK is over whether or not Harry can either have police protection paid for him or have the police protection if he pays for it himself. And so this challenge, no doubt, will have things like this as arguments and evidence as to why he needs this police protection. But it's probably going to go against him if there are arguments that this just wasn't a genuine chase in the first place. Jonah said it's nigh impossible in New York City, I would have thought, especially in Manhattan. Yes, because it's obviously a very crowded and dense place, and most vehicles are stationary most of the time, from what I know. Lots of people have said it's definitely staged, possibly to deflect from the gaslighting regarding the award that she's received. And my favorite of all, which I will leave you with, from Carolyn here. in a 2-hour high-speed chase, they would end up in Philadelphia. A high-speed chase is not possible in New York City. That one seems to have gone down very well with lots of other people. You get my thumbs up and my favorite, and I think I might even pin this comment for the comical value. So thank you very much for all of your participation and your comments. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next time.